Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook edition of Scream 6. Scream 6 is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount. It can be found as a slipcover edition as well as a Steelbook, both available at your local and online retailers. Now, I guess you could say that I am an old school slasher film movie fan, and I really enjoy all the Scream films in their own way. I think the first couple are the best. And, you know, over the years, we've gotten a sequel sprinkled in here and there. Of course, Wes Craven is no longer with us, but a new generation has taken up the reins. I think really old school films, when it deals with the slasher genre, I think work for me better. But once or twice, a new movie does something pretty good. I really liked Scream 5. It felt like it had stakes for some of the characters. And when you go into Scream 6, and I talk about this in my Letterboxd review, it didn't feel as effective that way about who or who did not survive in the film. I do like that the locations seem fresh, well, at least in regards to the Scream franchise. And the setups were brilliant. I'll stand by that any day of the week. And some of the kills were entertaining as always, but if you don't have consequences for certain characters in the film, it just overall feels empty. There is one character moment at the end of the movie that I seriously have to question the laws of anatomy and probability that they survived. And that really, at the end of the day, is what I feel going forward they need to focus on is, once again, consequences, stakes. If you don't have any, your film is not going to really feel fulfilling. So I just want to see that more addressed in the future. Ultimately, Scream 6 is a mixed bag for me, both on good and bad sides, and I do find the movie entertaining nonetheless. And Ghostface, as always, is one of the main draws to the film, and that's really the thing that just holds the glue to these films together. So yes, Scream 6, not quite as good as the previous film, but it still has its moments. Alright, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have the 4K Ultra HD non-exclusive Steelbook edition of Scream 6. I like the artwork. I also really love the setting of the movie, New York. I think, taking a Scream film, putting it in New York works. But yeah, I think the art's pretty cool. We have the back. And that's fine. And then interior, it's a basic, no artwork Paramount thing. And then we got the interior of the steel. So yeah, I like it. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Scream 6 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 2:3:9:1 aspect ratio. It appears to be an upscale with HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, image-wise, the picture itself is free from source-related blemishes, which for a 2023 film is to be expected. There appears to be some very light, and I do mean light, artificial grain applied. For me personally, the use of digital grain is a disingenuous aesthetic. I'm of the mind that if you're going for the look, just shoot it on film, but alas, it's presented here. Despite being an upscale, and from what I understand was finished at a 3.4 DI, details look pretty fantastic. Clothing reveals all the little interesting nuances, and close-ups of Ghostface's costume and mask show exceptional depth. Facial features are very well defined, and the various set pieces look great. The Dolby Vision graded transfer can further accentuate the more muted aesthetics of the city itself, but that doesn't mean there aren't sporadic pops of color. The various lighting and signs featured in the film are vibrant in their appearance, instances of blood are bold, and certain outfits show off nicely. Skin tones lean towards the more neutral side, and whites are stable with no instances of blooming. With this being a Scream film, black levels better be on point, and they are just that. Dark interiors and outdoor night scenes convey the proper atmosphere and are deep when appropriate. Shadow detail is nearly perfect here with no crush witnessed during my viewing. Scream 6 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, horror films, when done right by the studios, have some of the most immersive audio experiences around. In my recent review of Evil Dead Rise, the Atmos presentation is nothing short of a masterclass. On Scream 6, it's not quite up to that level of immersion, but it's still pretty fine and an often energetic audio experience. Typical slasher movie audio cues populate the surround environment effectively. Atmospherics and ambience are often playful and engaging. Height activity isn't particularly noteworthy or prominently featured. Its purpose here is mostly to expand the soundstage, but it doesn't deliver any hard-hitting audio cues, but if you've seen the film, this isn't going to be a shocking reveal. Dialogue is prioritized well in the center, and front speakers hold their own audio-wise. The low end does offer some nice, often punchy reverberation. Jump scares have that oomph you'd expect, with occasional beats of music and other in-film action punctuating the LFE. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Scream 6 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. The overall visual presentation for longtime fans of the franchise should be a pleasing visual experience. Clarity of the image is great, and the solid Dolby Vision transfer really brings out the colors when appropriate. This is a spot-on 4K release. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one an A as well. Utilizing a typical slasher film sound design, the Dolby Atmos packs a more than satisfying punch. Audio cues are often entertaining, and the soundtrack provides a solid impact from start to finish. This is a pretty well done mix. So that is my review of Scream 6 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link for both the slipcover and steelbook in the comments section below. If you use them, they really help out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.